Good morning, welcome back to the channel. On this unit, we do have a full charge. Now this is quite different from the others. This one's a cylindrical brush drive, and what the customer users are experiencing are some brush errors, and this is what we went back to within the last year, is some brush wear. So that's what we're assuming. I'm just doing an initial overview now. I'm gonna disconnect the charger here. This is a iSynergy lithium powered. Just taking a look at some things. Nice and clean, and they're doing the best they can with this tank. We just don't want to see any water. We understand that there's some issues about getting some kind of spraying unit, a nozzle. One thing I'm going to check for and clean is this sensor here. Debris tray, it's okay. Filter is in good shape. Hoses, I don't see any visible leakage. Looks like the squeegee blades are holding up for the most part. I'll take a deeper dive into that. I just did loosen up this. We do have some tears on the skirt. I got to ascertain from Jose with JV Janitorial where the spares are as far as blades go. I can't find them right now, but generally looks like it's in pretty decent shape. We'll power it on with the master key fob, and we'll update this video as necessary. Okay, this is the current status of the unit. We got the hour meter right here, 461.7. They were telling me that they don't have chemical in there, so I put it to off just to keep it from running. Water level apparently is fine, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can duplicate the error on my side. Okay, back motor's operational, squeegee's down, and the deck has just went down. Okay. Water's making it down. We got it on, this is the preferred setting for the brushes, which is fine because we're not doing any aggressive cleaning on this concrete surface. So I'm going to turn around here. So seeing those streaks, which will evaporate, that's due to the debris on the squeegee. So far, I think they're doing okay for now, but also I'm going to check to see if the brushes have been removed. Actually, they're supposed to be removed daily, and for some of our customers that could be a struggle. And this is not the most friendliest cylindrical system, but we're just going to inspect these brushes here, and we'll update the video momentarily. Here's a look on the inside of the deck, and not too terribly bad. And that's the one side. Now we're gonna look at the brushes here, and yes, they are considerably worn, and that's what's throwing the code as they cleaning during their regular duties here. So another thing we're looking at here too is bearings are gone on this side. but this side, so I'm suggesting both sides be done, because as I change these are probably going to go soon. These are exposed to water constantly, so when I came up to the machine, it doesn't appear that they are doing the daily pulling of the brushes. They could be, I don't know. I didn't get that into detail with Jose. So then the squeegee is next. Pulled the squeegee off, and it appears that they haven't been cleaning in here. This is very important to keep clean. Got some damage. I'm going to try to rotate the blades. It doesn't look like they've rotated them. The wheels are still moving, which is good. Now here was a surprising find here. When I'm pulling on the hose, I got fresh water coming out. So I'm going to do an emergency tape job on that. This is your recovery drain hose. It's starting to get weakened right here. We've got a void which could easily puncture. Back hose is relatively serviceable. I don't see any problems with that. Here's an update on the squeegee situation here. One thing I did notice back here is a torsion spring. It has actually broken, so that's what causes the squeegee not to swing back into its proper position in the middle when going straight. They may not have noticed that, but I've noticed this is a wear issue with ice. And also another thing was I did rotate the blades and cleaned it up. So if we can remove the resistance on this plate, you get more water lift. Okay, found some additional damage to the brush. This is where the hub drives the brush, and it looks like they've had it on there for the longest time, because these are designed to be rotated, and it looks like this is the outside and they have not put it on the front. But what ultimately happens, or what happened on this one, I wish I could show it from the other side, but this is the best I can zoom in right here. The edges of the hub are worn down, and I compared them to the rear brush condition, and there is an obvious difference. There's hardly any focus. There's hardly any nubs left to hold the brush on this front side, so we need to replace the hub that's located on the center. So that's something we can still do here on site. I'm just going to get it prepared with some solvent to make things loose, but I just discovered that because it was so hard to get the brush to mount. That was one of the problems right now.